we took care of some.
We like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com. This is the first time ever Talmadge branch video, or Delegate branch video interview on Be More News. How are you, sir?
Pretty good, sir. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And you're on the House Appropriations Committee?
House Appropriations Committee, House Majority Whip for the General Assembly.
Okay. Was it a good meeting here tonight?
Good meeting tonight. We got an opportunity to share with the neighbors just what we did in Annapolis for them. Gave them a great update.
Can you share a couple of tidbits of what happened?
Well, a couple of things we did. We took care of a number of the child sexual offenders. We took care of a number of bills, maybe 3 or 4 bills in that area.
All the way up to the sign he died?
No, we took care of that pretty early.
Oh,
and we did some, had a bill that we dealt with that dealt with the cell phone, which is a bill that we want to make sure that people keep in the forefront of them, because we don't want them driving and getting a ticket for use of the cell phone.
At all?
That goes in effect in October.
Okay.
So we took care of that, and we did a number of other good bills, which I could stand here for about the next 30 minutes and just tell you. But moreover, we balanced the budget. We did a number of good things in the budget. Baltimore City made out very, very well.
Why do you say that?
Because we didn't get an extensive amount of cuts. A lot of areas got hit much harder than we did. We fared out well in the Highway User Fund, which does the streets and takes care of the repairs and so forth. That we did extremely well in. I think we were like 130 million, and all the other states were much, not states, but counties was much lower than that.
Do you think people appreciate the fact that a lot of people look and say, well, we should get more, we should get more. The thing, I guess, at this point is how less the cuts are.
It's how less the cuts are, and making sure that we can keep things at levelly funded. If nothing more, keeping it at a levelly funded situation. We haven't, and we also have not laid off any people. We haven't really haven't lost a lot of state workers, right?
Okay. While you were in Annapolis, I mean, that's all we were hearing. I mean, here in the city, what's the relationship? $120 million in cuts they're talking, closing schools, closing recs.
Well, that's the city. That's not the state.
But how does it work together?
Well, it doesn't work together. We give the city money to run their budget on, and we give them money in different areas. We give all counties their money. That's what the state's responsibility is. As a representative of Baltimore, I fight for the funding for Baltimore and for the overall state of Maryland, but mainly for the area that I represent, or that we represent as legislators. So what we give the city is what the city uses, along with some of their tax money as well as federal money to run the city.
But when you hear that the city is talking about $121 million deficit and cutting schools, cutting recs, I know you heard about it.
Well, all local areas are feeling the same pain that the state feels. That is the pain that the state is feeling as well. Remember what you heard tonight. We cut over $500 million. Last year we cut $100 million, let alone right after we ended session last year, the governor came back. We had to make those cuts. So
you're talking about for the state?
For the state.
Okay.
So we have the state alone, which is what the area I represent of Baltimore City is the state. So we've made numerous cuts, and we're hoping that this downturn happens to begin to come back and the economy begins to flourish again. That's our hope. That's our hope. And that's our desire. So we're looking for the economy to turn around very soon. Jobs, jobs, jobs.
Any final thoughts? We always on Be More News are talking about black business, black millionaires, new black millionaires, contracting opportunities, maybe changing the procurement officers who seemingly are giving the contracts to the same old people.
Well, keep your eyes open for the State Center. That's going to be the newest project you're going to see a lot of activity on here in Baltimore.
It's been put on hold though for a couple of years, right?
No. It should start up. You should see activity this year on the State Center, which is a big economic boost. Over a 10-year period, we're talking about $1 billion operation.
Okay. Good deal. Well, thank you for taking time out and talking with us, Delegate Branch. Good to see you in East Baltimore. Good for me to get over here and see one of the kings over here.
Good to be back home.
Welcome home. Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.